Yo, what is going on guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be taking you guys through the ultimate AUG class setup. Now the AUG is a super powerful tactical rifle along with the M16, and I'm pretty sure it is the DMR. The AUG is definitely, in my opinion, the best assault rifle in the games. A tactical rifle, it's pretty much an assault rifle, it's just more for those long range, and it's a tactical rifle because it's a burst or single fire gun. Now, before we jump into the class setup, I'd just like to remind you all to leave a like on the video. It really does help promote my content. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and feel free to comment down below the class setups you've been running for the AUG and whether they differ to the ones I'm about to show you. Now moving into the class setup itself, and we're going to use obviously the AUG tactical rifle for the primary. We then have the Gallo SA-12, which is just a Spaz 12 as a secondary, Stim Shot, Semtex as your tactical and lethal. Field upgrade is going to be Field Mic, just to allow you to see where enemies are in a nearby location. We then have Flak Jacket, Scavenger, and then Ninja. We then use the Gunfighter Wildcard, just to give you every single attachment slot available. And we're going to start off with the OPTIC, and we're going to use the Millstop Reflex. It's just basically a super clean red dot sight for you guys. Moving on to the muzzle, we have, just like the XM4 class setup that I did, the Socom Eliminator. It just adds that 85% muzzle flash concealment and the 17% vertical recoil control, which is super important. Every single sort of long range weapon you want to add the recoil control, either that being horizontal or vertical. So we're going to whack on the Socom Eliminator. We then have for the barrel the Task Force barrel. Now on the XM4 class setup I went for this sort of barrel to increase the effective damage range, but this gives you plus 19% damage, plus 50% effective damage range, and plus 50% bullet velocity. It does however decrease vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control, but as I said, we're going to be adding loads of recoil controlled attachments, so this doesn't really matter. This just increases basically how often you can one burst someone, and the AUG definitely one bursts people a hell of a lot. Now moving on to the body. Now I originally went for the steady aim laser, but we're going to go for the SOF target Designator. Now this allows you to reveal enemies at a longer distance whilst aiming down sights. Now it doesn't have any cons, so that's a plus, and plus 60% reveal distance is amazing. It basically just gives a little red dot above their head when you reveal them whilst aiming down sights. Now this is super useful when there's stuff like as kill streaks being called in, like a napalm, and there's fire in the way and you can't really see, but you can see that red dot. Then you can sort of guess where someone is. Now moving on to the underbarrel, we're going to go for the Field Agent Foregrip. Just gives you that plus 10% vertical recoil control and a massive plus 40% horizontal recoil control. Next we have the Salvo 54 round fast mag. Now this, obviously a massive con is the minus 25% aim down sight speed, but it basically just gives you a lot more ammo and it allows you to reload a hell of a lot faster. So it's super useful. And then moving on to the handle, obviously we're going to go for the Airborne elastic wrap. This is pretty much going to be the wrap for every single gun that I use. It gives you that plus 30% aim down sight speed, so it basically cancels out what we've just lost on the mags. Then we have the 90% flinch resistance, super important. So basically when you're getting shot, your gun doesn't jump up. And then we've got the aim whilst going prone. This basically just allows you to drop shot. Now moving on to the final attachment, we have the Raider pad. Now I use this in the XM4, it's super useful, plus 30% sprint to fire speed. So basically whenever you're sprinting and then you come out of a sprint and then you want to fire, that basically is decrease the time taken. And then we have aim, walking, movement speed, just allows you to strafe in and out of objects, and that's basically going to do it for the class setup. So if you guys did enjoy the class setup and you guys definitely approve of the class setup, go ahead and leave a like. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new around here, and we're just going to move on to some gameplay. So with all that being said guys, this has been your boy Flash. Until next time.
Capture the objective. Enemy has.
Get away, man.
Priority tasking request received. Find the incoming AO. Body armor available.
Wait, why am I lagging?
Plane established overhead.
Cheeky fart. Hey, what is this connection, man?
Losing Alpha. Taking C. Spy plane established overhead.
Body armor available.
Got the armor on.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Spy plane mission timeline. Losing Alpha.
War machine ready for use.
They're flying in fields. Spy plane returning to base.
And the baseball players, you can throw grenades and back up. I mean,
Spy plane standing by.
no. What made you me up? Well, so the new Call of Duty. Yes. Come on.
Yeah, they're spawning behind us. We're gonna get pinched here.
Body armor available.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
No. What I wanted to do one first. Do it.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
There we go.
War machine ready for use.
I'm not popping, but I'm doing well with it.
Down B. Got him.
That's not. This guy's mad that beats me. See now?
Plane available for tasking.
I don't know. Why?
Losing C.
The one
No, they're
time.
spawning behind us.
No, about 30 is the one time that.
We're